maybe Uncle JD go tell us the solution to this problem. Now I thought story on top of. I said, oh.
And from that thought story, we enter into this final one. This one they come from River State, and this River State that is the Governor Nyesom Wike State, and waiting the Governor Nyesom Wike don't come and go talk. I want to say, the Governor Nyesom Wike invited the presidential candidates of the Labour Party, P2B, to come, approve one kind of project to them do, one particular flyover what they do for the state, and he come and talk, say, look, say. That is a P2B will be presidential candidate. Say he get all the characteristics to be waiting to be president, and you come further the time and say, look, say he go give P2B every support where you go give him, and when I mean support, it talk about say that way P2B say one can run campaign for his state to will be River State. Say he go make sure say he give P2B treat, and when I mean treat, when you talk about vehicles or securities, everything, we go make sure say at least that particular campaign where you want conduct for the state, say he carry on. Is seriously without no problem. Now, first story, now be that.
Now, make we just enter inside break. When we go this break, come back over to Uncle JD, making the break and down one by each for all of us. Then we'll call open the phone lines, make una call and talk with our mind as they consign this hot story where we don't carry up based on as it is.
Center will talk about that. The other state the government something will done here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear.
Top Wazobia Max TV.
Getting better school grades just got easier. Watch the lessons on Wazobia TV every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the U-Lesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
Welcome home, Mom.
Meet Innocent Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Amanda Solis.
And the Santa Cruz brothers.
She's too young. She must have zero experience.
Well, I mean, I'm glad she's young. She'll have more initiative, more energy. Plus, forgive me for saying so, but she's pretty easy on the eyes, huh?
Who's that girl?
The nurse they brought over from the capital. The poor thing. She doesn't know what she's gotten herself into.
Hey, Amanda, come and have a drink with us, okay?
No.
Just try it. You're gonna love it. Relax, woman. We're not gonna bite you.
She's got one thing on her mind. Revenge.
I'm going to destroy their lives, one by one. So that when they hit rock bottom, they'll feel only pain and humiliation. And then they'll know how they made me feel.
Will her heart get in the way?
My greatest fear has always been that we'd have to face the consequences of what happened that night.
Amanda, showing Mondays to Fridays, 11 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
The government something will done here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Ezenwo Chukudi, our Ogonga visitor, Uncle Jimmy Disu. Then my uncle, Unkubi, and me in nephew, Ezenwo Chukudi, there inside studio. And we dey discuss all the matter where they come out smoking inside Nigeria political boxing. Uncle Jimmy no waste time, we just go straight into this matter.
Yeah.
Oga Soludo talk in mind. They say an opinion article. And you always talk about and say everybody they entitled to their opinion. But the P2B response, the thing make people talk say, hey, if people don't even like them before, if you like say they can't increase the likeness. I want to ask you, as you hear the one when this one talk, hear the one when this other person talk. Even hear waiting according to information when come out where they say through verified handle, Facebook, Soludo Pikin, self-talk as they concern this matter. What will be your reaction?
Well, I thought that it'd be like, see, we had spoken here before, but apparently they mix them up with the other program where they do for info. The thing is, the thing where Soludo talk, either you agree or you disagree, it's his opinion. And he's entitled to his opinion. And it is also important to note that they are not in the same party anyway.
Yes.
And so, therefore, you would find this kind of thing. And for those who want to turn the whole thing into Igbo matter, Peter Obi no be Igbo candidates, na Nigerian candidates. If you go look at one-on-one, in some states, will no be for East, he probably more popular in terms of percentage than he go there for East.
Yes.
I mean, but I am happy the way he handled it. This is that the thing where Oyinbo, they talk, say, he took the Mickey out of him. That one, you see, it's good to be very intelligent and have what you call deep thinking. Rather than him making the talk, say, making the follower and argue, the follower, he just end the story by saying that, well, I can't do everything right. The one way I don't do right, Shebi na you be professor, go do it, me I be trader. We could just move on. And that is one of the best responses I have seen in the political scene. Politicians sometimes can be very intolerant. We self, in the course of our job, you go say something where politicians don't like, you go dabaru everywhere. The first one now for this candidates where we get for Lagos, where I talk say, it be like say nothing fit change, you know, and it just. But the time when they come my program, when in the talk or when in the yarn or with one yarn, I not be bad man, you know. But I like the way Peter. He kept on saying the man is my brother. The man is. It is important, you know. Say the other day they show Atiku and Tinubu. They show them them meet forever. Then they thought they sat by side. Tinubu Agbada they thought Atiku won. And I like the matured. So you have put it behind. You understand? You have put no cause for quarrel, no cause for anything, and he has moved on. If we have more of that, so that we go fit face the issues where they ground, it will help us. You understand? It will make we talk the one way matter. Whether he did this in the past or not is another matter. So people don't talk. Other people say go talk their own. Okay, fair enough. How do we go forward?
Yes.
You know?
Very important.
But the larger picture in that presidential cycle is that amongst all the candidates, there are questions that need to be answered. We not stress that one. And it depends me say, we don't get laws where we say some of the issues that cropped up, there would be need for us to take judicial note of them. You understand? When they talk to somebody do something in the past, we for have one system where we say at least there will be judicial and legal notice of how to talk about them. You understand? So these things are very important before we slip into something where we go regret. And this is not be job for the voters. This is not job for everybody. This is not job for even the government in place. Because part of the responsibility of the government, even though the government want to be independent, they not talk to this one. But if some kind of allegations they come against certain persons who are running for office, surely by now we're supposed to know that the various organs go look into the matter. We could not just sit back and not do anything. That one they worry me. They worry me. But make we they say them as they go. But
as the thing they unfold.
As they unfold.
Okay, Uncle J, make we carry on another related matter before we go enter into another one way interesting. Still revolving around the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. In visit Rivers State recently, and of course the governor of Rivers come welcome him. Come promise and say, look, ahead of your campaign for Rivers State, CEO, just believe and say I will provide everything you need. And you understand. And if we also look at, there are some undertone kind of bargaining will play out. Where we say people don't look and say, this bargaining, they contrary to our political laws. They contrary to our party laws and all that. And this particular where they talk about get to do with the fact say. This thing, the governor of Rivers State don't tell P2B say he go give them every support. And in the same vein, like the same presidential candidate of the Labour Party can also tell the Rivers State governor, so okay, ahead of the same governorship, say himself go fit give you own support, say in candidates and all that. Looking at this now, there has been an outcry from both the Labour Party, maybe I think in Rivers State, and also she noticing a violation. And she also to say there should be, don't you think that we should have more like a regulation where if person they get inter-party system or perhaps they talk to favor a particular party when it belongs to a party, say some kind punishment suppose they attach.
It could be, whether you like it or not, one of the tenets of democracy is bargaining. Okay, and Wike dey smart. Wike acknowledge the following of Obi for Rivers. Forget all the shakara way they do. Wike no say that he will need him. Remember, say when Wike go get a PDP candidate for Rivers, the center fit not join them.
Yes.
Join and put.
Yes.
Because of all these
problem with
Dabaru things. So Wike no say, and he no say the Labour Party, it appears, make people they listen well. When somebody say it appears, it doesn't mean he's saying so.
It be like say,
them believe say the Labour Party not too they interested for now in gubernatorial. So we can come look and say, look, my own candidate wait there for center. Everybody don't go in, don't bear Papa name. So make him do back because Wike too forget all the shakara. The following of Obi, remember, is not monetized.
Yes.
It is on impulse.
Yes.
Meaning, and that is more, these politicians also know, say half the people where they follow them go all these rallies, now money that they go collect.
Yes.
You see what happened for just as they fight over money.
Yes.
So they know. So Wike now they play to the gallery, say, I go give you logistics, I go give you this, I go give you that. What he wants him to do is that ultimately to endorse his own candidates. But question number one, you don't say then go first do presidential before they do gubernatorial. Yes. Supposing Obi don't win presidential, he don't come meet your own side of the bargain. What will happen?
Somehow.
Question number two. You don't say anything fit happen after 2023.
Yes. After
supposing after 2023, out of nowhere, you can't get one move where we say they won't investigate as money they go for Rivers. Because the way this man they spend the money, we don't know whether na government or not. But as they look at, if it be saying that government money, supposing the can't talk say na part of government money, Wike can't give Obi, would that not tarnish his image? So these are the two dilemmas that I hope the two of them will think of. Okay? Because all this window dressing, because what is logistics? Tell me. Logistics will include cash now.
Yes.
They give.
Of course, now cash will take
no, be say it will be fit get enough people to volunteer the motto. What you want? He not going to pass one motto, he get your motto. So when you say logistics, but Peter Obi has to be very careful. He has to be very careful because people are looking at him just like they did Buhari in the past at the mantra of anti-corruption. You know, say some of us they asked Buhari at that time 8 years ago, okay, Combo, this money where all these people they put down, it is they inherit them. Whether they take charter flights, buy motor, it is they inherit them. But he say he be anti-corruption, but not be so. Now we don't see so now. So Peter Obi too has to be very, very careful. But at the same time, he cannot turn his back on Wike. Why they talk like Wike and now Wike they talk sentence where do they complete?
Where they need backup.
Where they need backup.
So Uncle Jedi, make we can talk about another very important matter. The one when we say the National Bureau of Statistics they put out. They say over 133 million Nigerians now they live in abject poverty. They say this survey when they do now the first multi-dimensional poverty survey where we say they carry out. And they talk say of the 36 states where they inside of Nigeria, 3 million plus Nigerians they live in abject.
I know what I
okay,
know.
nice one. Now, we can talk about this your party now where you go primary and
you get classmates.
I get classmates. We even get pictures. We even still do.
Who them be?
Are there plenty now? Ismail and Nuruddin.
I get classmates.
There plenty. I will call their name.
But would I never reach that level where the vice president don't reach?
So I will be your classmate in 9 years. We not ask for the
you sure say you even go school for 9 years?
No, no go for your own mind.
Okay, no.
You sure say now your name now Nkubi sir?
No, be Nkubi I be for school. Nkubi na just personality name. And make I don't disclose my indigenous name.
That don't start.
Udochukwu.
Udochukwu.
You be pastor?
No, Udochukwu, that is my native name. Victor.
Past what? You want to say past something?
No, I never say, I say personality.
Uncle Jenny, not verse. This you and this your party when you don't say him being share money that time on behalf of federal government.
No, not talk say share money. How you go talk like say carry money put for basket begin share for
no, okay, no verse. They say the poorest poor. then get programs. Some of them now for trader money.
5,000.
They enter inside market, share to people. They say the forest.
That thing about 419.
So
I don't know, where is that ever done?
Exactly.
I don't. It's like the thing where they happen for Lagos, where they collect money. They say that they collect them for government. That the fraud will enter that matter. That's trader money.
5,000 naira.
The fraud will enter them. So because how can government in other countries when government won't give person money, make them know they put wool over our eyes. If the United Kingdom says that we are going to give you money towards your heating as a subsidy, they already have an account your details where they take pay tax.
Yes.
Do you get it? So it will be seamless. Here, this one, we don't even know because we are not getting inside. I'm distressed.
No, Uncle Jerry, you
I'm a pensioner.
No, they say na poorest poor.
Who not poor?
Uncle Jerry, you and your vice president go school together now. You cannot be.
I beg, this no friend no phone 9 we day now. Party don't day for inside this one. The way and manner in which the thing was carried out is not only suspicious, it was almost irresponsible. To give civil servants money, cash so they go to the market. How is that ever done?
It's never done. 10,000, 5,000.
So, Uncle Jerry, we can talk about finding solution to this problem now. Because one of the reasons why they give money that time, now like to find solution to the problem.
You know it was near election.
Huh?
It is we are not stupid now. True or false? Was it not near election?
Yes, election don't want to reach that time.
Case closed.
Chai.
So ask me, waiting.
So how we go take we address this issue of poverty inside Obodo Nigeria now? Where 133 million plus people.
We are going to get poorer. Yes. If I cannot tell the truth, like I know waiting be named Bruno, I be waiting be named Dino talk.
Dino, if you speak the truth,
we are going to get poorer. Do you know why?
Why?
A lot of us still never get within them they call deep thinking. Look at the people where then they follow. The money shows the day. The money shows the day. Some of the characters where they see, where they say make you come vote, at both gubernatorial, presidential, whatever. You notice some of them, their hand not clean. Yet they run after them. Responsible people, people of influence in society, including bishop, including religious, you are running after these people. You don't say this money where they give you now. 99% of it now government money. You go still they run after them. You understand? Now go there Facebook. Now go there this thing. They support these same people because of the small money where you get. If you buy if you buy motor and you not get road to drive and uncle.
That makes sense.
If them give you a microwave, and you don't get the food to put inside to eat, you don't get like we are not deep thinkers. Maybe now poverty now ain't go save this country. I'm talking out of frustration. I don't pray it. Maybe because other countries where don't suffer today, we don't suffer in the past, almost to ground zero. They are the greatest now. But we have refused to learn a lesson. And like I said, we know be deep thinkers. You go see where this election they go. Who can tell you for sure? Say, are people go reasonable for this election where they come?
Our people waiting for us, I beg. If you
who fit give you, not be matter of PVC, is what you do with it. And it's not enough to tell people not to vote for money. But what is most important is think of yourself. Think of yourself. Don't let anybody show you video or show you this one fine. They go show bridge where you build for somewhere where you know go Google yourself. Just sit back every morning when you don't pray finish. Instead of praying for 2-3 hours, pray for 30 minutes. Use the rest for thinking. And ask yourself, okay, as I did so, am I okay? You don't need to go far. You don't need to read paper, go to social media, go anywhere. As I did so, am I okay? And I've told people, don't go reading all this kind of manifesto, this agenda, that agenda, is a waste of time. The first thing, if you are lucky, and you can determine the man's whatever, wherewithal, by what he has done in the past.
Yes.
In reality, not the thing where they tell you, say, he don't do, but what he has done. For example, when they tell you, say, somebody na him do this thing, na him create Lagos, na him do this thing. You go first of all look at the Lagos as you dey now. Not be so. So why do you then deceive yourselves? Is this how to live? If you don't need to go far.
So it's very important.
It's very
antecedents.
It's very important. Don't listen to any story about how I only get 2 shoes. This is not a matter of 2 shoes. This thing. Ask for the action plan of everybody. This is not a time to vote who you like. Now who go do am? I've said it before, and I've said it 1,001 times. In this Lagos where I dey, I be Lagos man left, right, and center, both papa and mama. If Mara comes to run against some of the governors where we don't get here, I go be in chief spokesperson.
Because of what he has done in the
Look, the world has moved on. Yeah. Look at the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Now of Indian origin now. Yeah. The mayor is of Indian origin. Deputy mayor is from Pakistani origin. Because people now want the job done.
No be whether na my brother, na my
sister. No be whether na my brother. You know, here some people of Nigerian extraction, when they come out, they didn't discriminate against them because at the end of the day, the new world order is getting the job done. What is the benefit of voting for your countryman?
Thank you.
What is the benefit? People go sit down, you go sit down for gathering. Your governor go dey wear this worth of $730,000. You go dey run after them. Your traditional ruler go dey drive Rolls Royce on an untarred road. The sand go almost cover you, then you go still dey run after them. You go dey run. And people, it be like say something wrong. We go, the poverty go plenty more because we are not ready.
Uncle JD, make we open our telephone lines. Make people when they house call us. Tell us their mind as they concern the story when Uncle JD don't break down. So he don't break down the Soludo Obi discussion and the way we say Obi take respond to them. He don't also discuss this matter when concern poverty inside Obodo Nigeria. And the talk when we say Governor Wike now, if you not check him, he be like say neighbor, see they do here, so that everything go take a balance well. So call us and tell us your mind. The Uncle JD, I'm going to talk about this. Underage voters,
yes.
When we say they just full inside the voters register. When people first they see the pictures of these small children for east, for west, for north, for south, some people they look say this thing be film trick. But even INEC self use their own mouth confirm say the reason why they put this thing out and so that they will help them clean this particular this thing. So before you respond on Kujedi, we get person where they call us from Abuja. Godson, good evening and welcome to City Hot.
My name is Bosse.
Oh, Bosse, you are welcome.
Bosse, you are welcome.
I call from Abuja.
Yes, you're welcome.
From Asokoro, Abuja.
You are welcome, Bosse.
Thank you. Already on Kujimi DC, the talk, so it's a very right something. You understand? For instance, now, he said make we ask for action plan for the candidates. Okay, if you ask for action plan, they're not going to tell you say no now. If anything where they talk that, they will say yes, everything I will do this, I will do that. But when they don't enter there, you can't even see them. Talk like say you won't ask them. Say, what you not promise that time? Una not do am. Una not go do am. So all those things that promise and faith that be the problem we get for this country. And then Uncle Jimmy this, I like as they analyze this thing. It makes you put I don't know how you take communicate with these people so that they're gonna listen to what you they talk. As you are saying now, I'm sure most of them not they hear what they talk for this television. Because most of them are international television that they put their ear. So please, white material, make you take it easy, because this country now, I don't know what we are going, where we are going to. This one will say, he go do. You put out there, he go do another thing for you. See road everywhere, no road is good. And yet, they're going to promise, this is their electionary campaign, they're going to promise, don't worry, we go do this one. And not go find all of them where they there. Nobody will never rule this country before.
Thank you very, very much, Bosse, for that strong contribution. We don't contribute. Okay, make we sharply collect this call, then we'll just generate. We get Kule, the callers from Lagos. Good evening, Kule. Kule, you there?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Kule.
Good evening, my brother. Bless you. Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for what you said today. Because you have been talking to people before as a journalist, and I'm happy the way you normally discuss with everybody. You didn't side anybody.
Oga Kunle, your television volume dey up. So as you dey talk, you dey wait make the talk land before you continue. I beg. So, if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television.
Please, don't be honest. Don't be honest.
All right, go on. We dey hear you.
I didn't have much credit, but I want you to help me tell Mr. Jimmy that he should talk to people. They should not collect money from all these people because they are losing our money. So please, they can't do anything because of the money we collect from them. So we need a right candidate. I have my PDP here, and I'm going to vote for my right candidate.
All right, Oga Kunle, thank you very much for your contribution. Uncle Jedi, you want enter to discuss?
No, the lady, the madam we call Bosse, we call Madam Bosse, we call. Now because he never pay you reach, if he pay us reach a particular point, you will know what to do to hold them to what they have said they are going to do. They are going to do for you. You understand? In some countries, they dare not do it. I cannot come on television and teach you how you will get it done. When the pain reaches the cocoa, you will know what to do.
But Uncle Jedi, may I quickly chip in something?
Yes.
Looking at what you just said now,
yes.
And una here would day when we don't see a lot of people based on tribal sentiments, and looking at the fact, say, these same people know how these past 8 years don't go for the nation, but yet they will still ignore. And looking at the present state of the person.
That is why I said it will get worse before it can get better. You know, they get some situation where they will go say, even the person where you and your mama born, you go look out for eye. Yes. When you heard that in some countries during wars, husband and wife go they talk say, which of these children make we kill, make we chop. Yes. When it gets to a point, the people will know what to do. I cannot come on television and tell you this is what you should do. The thing is that the people in authority should know that we are getting very, very close to that point with the kind of figures where, remember I said the Bureau of Statistics, now government agency.
Yes.
So since this one don't be say anybody go do wuru.
Yes.
It's government agency. The people, those are people in government should realize that we are getting very close. The thing is, the other gentleman called and said, hey, Jimmy Disu, you should be talking to them. They're here. Is this another day here? They're here, but they know you. They know us better than we know them. They will say, let him entertain them. Don't mind them. Let him go. Maybe somebody now give them money. They don't abuse me tired today, past now, because I said the truth this morning. Nigerians themselves do not want the truth. But I am telling you, when that time comes, you know, like I said before, even between what they call Omo Yameji, when if they get something where it go reach where be say, you go forgetting that your mama born this person where they look. And we are getting very close. 133 million. How many are we? They say we'll be 200. They say we'll be 200. And I think you were also asking about the INEC something. You want to
Uncle Jedi, before you talk that one, we'll go break. So that when we come back, you'll get time to discuss that matter. Just take time to use cool down. Our people waiting for us more and not go anywhere. We'll go see they take calls. After Uncle Jedi go give us insight as they concern these underage voters where we say they show inside our voters register. Don't go anywhere when they come back. Now still as they hurt.
We'll talk about that. Just like the government, some people don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
By the riverside, love blossoms. And betrayal sails on. Two friends.
Pipe's like a brother, and I promise you that nothing and no one can hurt him as long as I live.
Don't you love my son anymore?
Will turn brother against brother.
You've heard from Lena Maria?
I haven't talked to her since I dropped her off at her house yesterday.
Christian will be my best man.
I never trusted that guy. Witness the story of three hearts entangled in a dangerous triangle. Now they must choose between swimming against the tide or being swept away by their ambition.
We're talking about something illegal.
And the vengeance.
What's going on with you two?
I'm in love with her, brother.
River of Passions, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
This week on Mount Zion Movies Hour.
Set me up and give me the wrong couple.
I will get another couple, and this time around, it will not fail.
That woman is a fake woman of God, agent of darkness. Don't go to her for solutions.
I don't understand the pressure you are mounting on me to do what my spirit is against.
And haven't I warned you several times to desist from this fruitless search? Wait until I begin to destroy your prayer business.
Please. No. I'm not going back into that room again tonight.
My Father and my in the name of Jesus. See, let the fire of the Holy Ghost burn them. Burn her. Oh my God.
Showing on Wazobia Max TV.
If the ring had worked on her, she should be dead by now.
I don't understand why a man will kill an innocent woman and now use her blood for some diabolical stuff. Why?
You refused to come and see me after you failed. Did I not advise you to take your studies seriously?
Stay away from my man. I won't warn you again.
Center will talk about that. Your black the government some people down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Our Ogbonge visitor Uncle Jimmy this today inside studio. You will be our Ogbonge viewer. Fisty call also. We go manage the time where we don't discuss Soludo and P2B matter. We don't discuss the one we concern 133 million plus Nigerians living now in abject poverty. And the one we concern Wike, governor of Rivers State, where be like say, they put all the eggs inside different baskets, make it for no loss, make it for no cause quarrel. And this last one got to do with underage voters when enter inside our voters register. Uncle Jedi go break them down for us, then you go get chance, call us before we wrap the show. Uncle Jedi, over to you. When you see these discrepancies, as we both talk inside the register, it shock you. I mean, just look up and say,
I go shock me.
They say they won't use technology.
I never see anything at all. Because I will tell you, you see, look, I adjust my seat.
Yes, balance.
Because I will tell you, all of us supposed to look at what they go on. Look at the way campaign is going. There is a lot of arrogance, and I don't care. The so-called spokespersons of the party, they talk to anybody anyhow. What it tells you is that these people believe that they do not need the voter to win the election. Yes. They believe that if you hear the things when they say, there is something where Oyibo they call body language. If you see the body language, you go know say something sinister if it they come. And in a country where after God, now money with the worship, anything can happen. Now you don't see so. This is the tip of the iceberg as to what is coming if we don't shine our eye.
Uncle Jerry, make we open our ear, collect this call. Shine our eye from Franca. Franca, welcome to Aside Hot.
Franklin.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Franklin.
Now, well done, sir.
Yeah, I will greet you.
This matter way of Kojimi they talk. The matter makes sense. So, all these things really happen for this country. People know they use and pick points. For the fact that things are getting worse each and every day, and we know if we correct ourselves and pick somebody that will change this country and in a good way. People just like going at this point. He said people are running to someone that has made money and is their parents and everybody is rich and good. So if we come vote them, they will go back to sleep again. Start making poverty and making people cry. Look at 8 years now. People don't die for 8 years now when they don't rule us. Parents and tears everywhere, crying. Everybody begin to borrow money, use their phone, everything. All this complaint is too much. Let people vote wise. This man is saying something, not about tribalism or what. Let's go to the point and look for someone that will rule us. And if this man rule us for 4 years and he did not do well, take him out.
That person, yeah. Thank you very much, Franklin, for this contribution. We don't contribute. We get Promise. Promise, they call us from Rivers. Good evening, Promise.
Yes, good evening. No.
I beg, Promise, make sure you bring down the volume of your TV, I beg.
No problem. I don't mute my television.
Oh, yeah, talk. We hear you.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
My special greeting to Uncle JD.
Okay.
How are you?
Fine, sir. At least, but what you don't talk, the thing really sweet me. For me, what I want to talk now about the River State governor, that is my own governor. You know, the way the man just set himself to spend the state money, he really did show person. But God did pass man. Because anyhow, if it's maybe not today in the on top power, he will spend the money the way he like. Tomorrow, they will say that same thing will hook up for neck. Because it surprised me. Each place where this man go, he just spend the state money anyhow, which that is, if you look the poverty rate for the state, it's too much. People they cry for hunger, but you go from one state to the other. They donate money like Father Christmas, which people they die for the state. Hunger, they finish people. That is number one. And when they talk about the voting system, you know, people still asleep. Because today, you go see maybe if they collect money from this person and they collect about if they think about the future or the children where we will keep.
Thank you very much, Promise. So, Uncle JD, I mean, looking at what's in Promise and Franklin talk, what to be your reaction to all these things?
No, my reaction is no different from the thing where I talk before. In the talk as wicked, they spend money. If now some other countries today, we can use street language, they never born them, make it do that kind of thing. Sorry, I just want to talk. So my people go understand where for some other country, enough it. But what did they happen? People they see this thing, that they suspect that maybe that the money they go up and down. What did they do? Every time we call them, they gather again. Well done, eh? Make him continue. Make all of them continue in that mode. I am telling you. And remember, say, these things, where they happen at the spur, where they happen like that, out of hunger, it not be like football match where you go start at 4:45 and end at 6:30. Referee know the day, last man no go day. Because remember, say, the police and all the security forces, where you they think say that them you go use to oppress the people, they themselves that they go to the same markets. Then they go to the same market. There was one demonstration that took place, I've forgotten, and they said make everybody stay for house. They give me report, say for Ijesha, the police for Ijesha, the people who want to come out, now police say they never go back, say, they say make everybody go for house, make you stay for house. You won't suffer, die. You say police don't hear what they talk. They are human beings like you and I. Maybe you get police uniform. Uniform like clothes, now tell us this one. Maybe police, you get police uniform. So that's another side. So if these people think that this world is going to continue like this, it will not. They should, if they don't know, they should go back to what happened in Egypt. Governance is a covenant with the people.
A covenant, yeah.
You will come. All these people, where they go, they go be trading group for this one, will they go be trading group for that one? You go this year, you go talk to Reggie Sote, you go distribute money, TV don't do your own finish. My fear be say, these parties, some of them, are not counting on votes. I repeat it again. Some of the arrogance that you see, and you don't interview some of them, the arrogance that you see, it shows say these people, now wuru them bank on. Now wuru them bank on. It be like person, when all of you, they go to exam, he don't see, he don't know, expo. As he go carry expo. Right? Now so it be. So what do we do? What we need to do is all of us will remain, make we get resolved. Make I tell you something. and they predict a time. Say that they use thugs, Abi. Nobody gets monopoly of these things. If you think say you go fit use thugs and
all
so
your
on
life,
and so forth, you will be surprised what you will see. Do you know how many secret weapons are circulating around the country?
Underground.
Underground. So if you think that is the thugs that we use and so on and so forth, you will be lucky on that day. If you are not the one carrying the corpses of those thugs. Because they are pushing the people. We don't want it to happen. We don't pray it should happen. But this, even the arrogant self, it irritates some of us who can see ahead. Even the arrogance, they're going to talk to you like, say, if you like, you vote for us. If you don't like, you vote for us. That, that kind of thing. Then that's what we see. So it is going to depend on all of us.
Uncle JD, thank you very much for the wisdom where you carry come on top of the show. This one where you don't talk, if we add on top now somehow, let he or she, when get ear, use their ear here, go out and do the right thing. Uncle JD, I need to shake your hand.
I'm not to shake again.
May you transfer anointing.
You must settle you to shake me. You want to settle that? Come out your hand, my friend.
Your own even worse. Me even collect embarrassment. You collect disgrace. You see yourself. Okay,
make you jealous.
Okay.
Una don't see.
So now so it be.
Then shake you use like hook chair. You see as this like.
Come back next week Monday. With under bridge.
If you don't collect the handshake,
I don't collect that.
They shake you.
At least I still collect that.
The kuja.
As long as I don't fall.
They dance like cultural. They dance cultural.
Bye bye.
All right.